The estate tax exemption is about to get cut in half. If you have $8 to $10 million in net worth, you're safe today. After the sunset, you're not. That's a $1 million tax bill that doesn't exist right now, but will soon. Your attorney keeps saying we should review your trust, but they're not explaining the math, or the urgency, or what happens if you miss this window. Let's show you exactly what's at stake, and the 3 moves sophisticated families are making right now. The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act doubled the estate tax exemption in 2017. It jumped from $5.49 million to $11.18 million overnight. Today, it's $13.99 million per person. For married couples, that's $27.98 million combined. On December 31st, 2025, it drops back to roughly $7 million per person. Think of it like a toll bridge that's free today but charges $400,000 tomorrow. Same bridge, same car, but now you pay. In 2017, about 5,500 estates paid federal estate tax. After the exemption doubled, less than 2,000. And when it sunsets, thousands of successful families will suddenly owe taxes they never planned for. The math. Here's what this means in real dollars. Take an $8 million estate. Today, you pass away with $8 million. Your exemption covers $13.99 million. Estate tax, 0. After sunset, same $8 million. But now, the exemption only covers $7 million. The IRS takes 40% of that extra million. That's $400,000 gone. At $10 million, the IRS takes $1.2 million. At $12 million, $2 million disappears. Think of it like this. Every $1 million above $7 million is like having a silent partner who owns 40% but never helped build the business, and they want their cut in cash. If you're in Massachusetts, where the state exemption is only $1 million, or New York, or any of the 12 states with estate taxes, you're getting hit twice. But here's what really hurts. The tax isn't just on cash. It's on everything. Your business, your real estate, your retirement accounts. Your kids have 9 months to pay in cash, which means fire sales, rushed liquidations, and exactly what you spent a lifetime avoiding. The playbook. So what are wealthy families actually doing? Not reviewing, acting. Strategy 1, the SLAT. Think of it as a safety net. A SLAT is like moving money to a special trust for your spouse. You can't touch it directly anymore, but your spouse can. Here's the key. You lock in today's $13.99 million exemption forever, and all future growth happens outside your estate, like planting a tree on your neighbor's property that still shades your house. Real example. A Dallas tech founder moved $5 million of pre-IPO stock into a SLAT. The company sold 2 years later for $18 million. Estate tax saved $7.2 million. His wife still has full access to the money. The catch? If you divorce, you lose that indirect access, and both spouses can't set up SLATs for each other. The IRS sees through that. Strategy 2. The GRAT, your upside capture tool. Think of a GRAT like lending money to your kids, but instead of cash, you lend appreciating assets. You put assets in a trust. The trust pays you back the original value plus a small interest rate, usually 2 to 3%. Everything above that passes to your heirs tax-free. Zuckerberg did this with Facebook stock before the IPO. He put in shares worth millions. The trust paid him back the original amount. The growth, $37 million, went to his heirs. Tax bill, 0. Your version, $3 million in private equity goes into a 5-year GRAT. If it doubles, you get your $3 million back, and $3 million passes tax-free to your kids. If it triples, $6 million transfers tax-free. It's like betting on your own assets with the house's money. The catch? If you die during the term, everything returns to your estate. And if the assets don't grow faster than the IRS interest rate, there's no benefit. Strategy 3. Dynasty Trusts. The forever plan. This is playing the long game. Thinking like old money families who measure wealth in centuries, not decades, you put $10 million in a Nevada or South Dakota Dynasty Trust today at 7% annual growth. Year 30, $76 million. Year 50, $294 million. Year 100, Over $1 billion estate taxes paid by your grandchildren? 0. Estate taxes paid by their grandchildren? 0. It's like building a financial fortress that protects wealth for generations. The catch? Once it's in, you can't get it back. It's permanent, and some states limit how long these trusts can last. If this is opening your eyes to strategies your attorney hasn't explained, subscribe to Smart Modern Wealth. We break down exactly how sophisticated families protect and transfer wealth without the legal jargon. Now let's talk about why most families miss this opportunity entirely. The timeline trap. Here's what kills most families. They think they have time. Your attorney says, let's review. But here's the real timeline. Month 1 to 2, design the strategy and get family agreement. Month 3, draft and revise documents. Month 4, get business valuations and appraisals. Month 5, transfer assets and document everything. Month 6, fund trusts and finalize. 6 months minimum. That's for a smooth process. Now here's the bottleneck. There are maybe 1,000 attorneys nationally who properly handle $8 to $10 million estates. By today, they're triple booked. In 2012, we saw families scramble when exemptions were set to drop. Those who waited until October got junior associates drafting their documents. Rushed work led to costly mistakes. Remember, one missing spendthrift clause cost a family $3.8 million when creditors reached into what they thought was a protected trust. Under pressure, these mistakes multiply. The integration disaster. But here's the real problem nobody talks about. Most estate plans are built in separate silos, like building a house where the architect, electrician, and plumber never speak to each other. Here's what happened to one $8.5 million founder. He was ready to fund a SLAT with appreciated stock. Seemed smart, but 3 critical pieces were missing. The AMT tax that would trigger a 6-figure bill, California property creating state tax exposure, a pending company sale that would triple the value within months. The coordinated solution, the GRAT for the stock to capture the upside. The SLAT, funded with cash and private equity. Charitable trust for the California property. Same assets, different structure. The difference, $1.7 million saved. This happens all the time. The attorney knows trusts but not taxes. The CPA knows taxes but not asset protection. The advisor knows investments but not estate law. It's like having 3 GPS systems giving different directions. Nobody's looking at the complete map. Meanwhile, the clock keeps ticking. Your decision tree. Stop waiting for perfect clarity. Here's your roadmap. Net worth $7 to $10 million. Start with a SLAT. Lock in the exemption while your spouse keeps access. Concentrated stock position. Add a GRAT. Capture the upside. Transfer it tax-free. Worth $10+ million? Consider a Dynasty Trust for permanent family wealth. Close to the threshold? Gift appreciating assets now. Private equity, growth stocks, real estate. Use today's exemption on tomorrow's value. Think of it this way. You want to move your rocket ships, not your bicycles. That $2 million in boring blue chips, leave it. The $2 million in private deals or founder stock, move it immediately. Every month you wait is like betting Congress will extend this. They might not. But that's gambling with millions of your family's money. The estate tax sunset is happening. It's not a proposal, it's current law. Wealthy families aren't frozen by complexity, they're moving with precision, with time to do it right, with teams that actually talk to each other. Your attorney saying, we should review? That's not enough. You need action, now, while you can still do it properly. Smart Modern Wealth doesn't gamble with deadlines, it acts before them. But here's what should terrify you more than the sunset. The trust you already have might be worthless. We found a founder with a bulletproof $8.5 million trust. His attorney blessed it. His CPA signed off. Everyone said he was protected. One missing sentence, just 7 words. Let creditors drain $3.8 million from his family. Not from a bad investment. Not from a lawsuit he lost. From a trust that looked perfect, but had a fatal flaw hiding in plain sight. Your trust probably has the same missing sentence. Watch this next to find out.